catch is gray. The contending captors are blue. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Rough, raw, and ready with the ultimate victory so close they can taste it.
They were here to win.
They've hungered for it, and match for match they hunted down.
The play calling has been good by Tom.
The beauty and the beast. Designed for maximum audience participation.
The final showdown, Sunday at 5 on CKND.
The starting quarterbacks come to this Grey Cup by an interesting but somewhat different route. Tom Burgess brings with him a history of beating the Eskimos like in last year's Western Final. But come Grey Cup time, center stage for Saskatchewan belonged to Kent Austin, and Tom Burgess watched. And so found himself a Winnipeg Blue Bomber this season, and in a Tracy Ham-like run brought the Bombers to this day.
I'm not on any mission for anybody but myself and my team. And I want the Grey Cup just like anybody wants the Grey Cup for one reason, to be champion.
But I think the key factor to remember here is Tom Burgess is a winner. He's been all year. He's beat Ham twice before today, and I think we have to consider that fact.
And he beat you with a big run last week. The one play maybe that's more important than any other. Tom Burgess from the neck up may be as good a quarterback as there is in the CF. Irving has followed the Winnipeg Blue Bombers closely all year. He knows what makes this team tick. Who leads the Bombers to victory, Bob?
Dave, quarterback Tom Burgess will do it. He's beaten Edmonton 3 straight times. He runs that ball control offense very well. He's a smart quarterback. He won't allow the offense to commit turnovers. And he just has the Edmonton Eskimos number, so it'll be Tom Burgess that leads the Bombers to victory. Dave? I sense, Nick and Neil, that there's a mutual respect between these two clubs. They both have a lot of talkers and players who can get it going as we look at Tom Burgess. But I wouldn't say these teams like each other, but I do believe there's a great respect there for each other.
Well, there has to be, because look at the adversity both teams have overcome to get to this point. It's been an awfully long season, a lot of injuries. You've got to shuffle players in and out and try to fit them within your system. So they've done a good job.
And that's the thought process. That's the way it has to be played. Edmonton will get the football first. Henry Williams and Todd Smith are deep to receive the kickoff, and the 78th Grey Cup game is underway at BC Place. And Todd Gizmo has the football, and he's down at the 32-yard line of the Edmonton Eskimos, only a 7-yard return. A huge change of momentum. The Eskimos looked like they were going in to score, and now Winnipeg is in scoring territory, and Tom Burgess runs to the Edmonton 40-yard line for a gain of 3 on Winnipeg's first offensive play of this Grey Cup.
It's a picture form. It's easier for him to read what the defense, what coverage they're in when he sprints out.
2nd and 10, Blue Bombers, Edmonton 10.5-yard line. Winnipeg leading 3-0. Burgess into the end zone for Lee Hull. Touchdown, Winnipeg. To the 45-yard line. He had 70 carries during the year, but I would guess half of those were on short yardage quarterback keepers.
You know, there was a time of year where Mike Riley wasn't really sure whether it was going to be Danny McManus or Tom Burgess, and I think at one point in the season, Burgess took that step forward in a number of games when he didn't start quickly but finished strong. And he says the players respect him because not only is he very capable, but he's tough. Mentally and physically, he can take that pounding and keep coming back.
2nd and 8 from the 45, a screen to Warren Hudson, and he lumbers across center field to the Edmonton 50. Bombers out of trouble. 2nd down and 4, Bombers at the Edmonton 49-yard line. Burgess with time, but he won't be able to run away from Leroy Blue.
Interesting to see how that evolves downfield and whether Burgess fights and throws down to that middle.
From the 50 of Winnipeg, the Bombers 1st and 10. Burgess long for Perry Tuttle, and he has it at the 10 down to the 5. 2nd down and goal, Bombers at the Edmonton 5-yard line. Burgess sprints out to his right, throws, Tuttle, touchdown, what a catch. Tom Burgess, who just aches to be the quarterback of record in a Grey Cup game. He was not last year. Kent Austin led Saskatchewan to victory. Burgess wants this very badly.
He can do what he does best, but that Pack of Wolves won that one.
Ty Jones recovered. James West got a hand in. We don't know if he caused it to come out or not, but the Bombers are 18 with a 20-point lead and a chance to really take control. Center screen, Warren Hudson to the 10-5 touchdown. Second and goal, Bombers. Edmonton 2. Burgess to Hudson, diving touchdown, Winnipeg. For Paul Randolph, not Ty Jones. Tom Burgess has been named the Molson Offensive Most Valuable Player. So he's led a team to a Grey Cup victory at quarterback, and his icing on the cake is the best offensive player. This was very easy. Greg Battle, the defensive most valuable player. And this will be the final play unless we have a penalty. And Ham throws long. He's hit by Hatziano, intercepted by Rod Hill, the 7th turnover of the game for the Bombers. Hill is going to run with it. James West told him to go down. He'll just run out of bounds, throw it in the stands, and the Bombers now can let it loose and soak in their fans. Quincy Williams, 43, acquired from Calgary, and Tom Burgess, acquired from Saskatchewan just before the start of the year for a young Canadian player and 2 first-round draft picks. And now as we look back, that is a move that has paid huge dividends for the Blue Bombers. They did not have an explosive offense, but they had an offense that did enough to win.
The Bombers celebrate. They say trades are a bad part of professional sports, but sometimes a trade's the best thing that can happen to an athlete, and I think Tom Burgess would be saying that right now. He's with Neil Umsen.
Molson MVP offensive player Tom Burgess. Your folks are here. I mean, everything you did on the field, they watched, went well.
Well, the first half was really tough. They were coming upfield really hard, hitting hard. I took a couple of good shots there early. We kept plugging away, and the defense kept giving us the opportunities, and we started loosening up quite a bit. And we were able to get a deep one or two on them, and loosened up. We were pretty good on offense.
As far as in the preparation of a game plan, the offensive linemen are always taking care of you.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks are always good looking, aren't they? 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 Quarterbacks are always good looking, aren't they?
I mean, to go over the game plan now in your mind, what went better than anything, or did it all just fall into place?
Well, I was a little tentative in the beginning, and I have been throughout most of the season, because we have the best defense in the league. What I do is play giveaway. I don't want to give them the field position. I don't want to let them get up. I think we can plug away on teams. We have the best rusher in the league. I want to make sure he gets his action early. So we play a little tentative, a little cautious early, and then we kept.
Tommy, I'm a perfect player for.
We kept plugging away on him, and then we got the opportunity to loosen up a little bit and throw the ball downfield, and we did our job on offense today.
I'll tell you what, you had a whale football game. That's why you're the Molson MVP. Tremendous.
Thank you very much.
Stan Mikwas. Just get over it.